Good evening, Twitch. Good evening, Tuesday night, Twitch. How y'all doing tonight? Man, it seems like I just saw y'all last night. It's because I did. So this is still March Madness. What is March Madness? Here you go, buddy. March Madness that was me giving Tank a piece of cheese, because he's a good boy. Okay. So what is March Madness? March Madness is where the MCU of Ravenloft, Barovia, Strahdverse, Vallaki, the whole mixture that it is, was taken over by some chaotic gods. They grabbed all the PCs and they shoved them in a paper sack and they shook it all about and they did the hokey pokey, and this is how it turned out. So I'm going to go around the horn real quick because I want to get to this. Let's not waste any time for this chaos to begin, right? So we are going to start with, in the upper right-hand corner, the lovely, the talented, the potion maker herself,
Let's say that.
Cordelia. Introduce yourself, say your name or your handle, talk about your character's name, where the people out there can find you, and we'll move on.
That's a lot. Okay. My name is Liz, also known as Flory's Magical Misfits. I do make potions, so you can look that up. But I am with the Sunday night group normally. My character is a Tiefling Bard called Cordelia. And she's not a singer. She's a writer bard. Very important. We don't sing. She doesn't sing. But anyway, so I'm excited to be here on Tuesday night, and can't wait to, get crazy and drive everybody here crazy, basically.
You may try.
Let's go ahead and skip down to our faux West March leader, the man Captain America himself, living in a pineapple under the sea. Go for it.
Yo ho, it's me, Gur. You can find me in the tavern. I don't really do anything besides that anymore. That's about it.
Talk about your character.
Oh, yeah, I do that too. My name's Fosser. I'm a Grave Cleric. We're level 6 now. I'm an Earth Genasi. I basically was a great tombstone. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. And we're trying to keep the dead dead and the living living. And anything in between needs to be figured out pretty quickly there, mate. So, this is my normal night. So.
That's right.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Okay. The man, the myth, the legend. Hey, my buddy and yours, Xander.
Okay, cool. I'm Xander. I don't have socials, but you can find me in the tavern. I am playing a Reborn half-elf that is a shadow sorcerer, and he doesn't know a lot about his past, and he's probably not going to learn any more in this session. But sometimes when things go dark, his old self comes out, and so everyone needs to be careful of him, and that's me.
Thank you, me. Let's drop down to right below him, smooth, sweet, and silky.
Well, hello, Twitch. How are you? It's wonderful to be here again. You know who I am. It's your boy, Thick Monty, the thickiest of the ickiest, the swoliest of the holiest, baby. Let's get active. You know, you can find me on TikTok, Thick Monty Effect. Also, I have a WhatsApp page. I believe that link is on my TikTok, actually. I play a... Oops, excuse me. A variant human, Druid, a homebrew class that I made. Thank you, Seti, for letting me play this class, by the way. Always a pleasure. It's Cleric of the Rune Bear. Circle of the Rune Bear. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I was
That's
reading
not who
something.
you play. That's not
I
who
was
you play.
reading something and it was
Oh man.
Well, yeah, I'd like to hand it back over
Are you
to,
done? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to hand it back over to Sammy.
Let's drop down to the bottom down there to the horse whisperer himself, Mr. Chaos.
I thought Mr. Chaos was Carl, not me.
Hence my point. Go for it, horse whisperer.
I am Trelos or Trevor. I respond to each. My socials are all and whatever media on TikTok, YouTube.
And
I
you
play
are cutting in and out.
Belovar. Okay, 1 second. I'll hop.
Oh,
Well, that's one way to fix the problem.
My bad.
My
Yes, sir. Go.
All right. Yeah, as I was saying, I play Belovar, who is a half-drow shadow sorcerer bard. No subclass yet for the bard.
Okay.
He is very unique that pretty much all of his is psychic.
Thank you very much, sir. I, of course, am DM Seti. This is my Twitch channel, and you're here watching this chaos that for some reason I decided to do. Because March Madness, that's right. We don't do it like the jocks do. We do it nerd style, and that's what March Madness is. Now I will be turning this show over for the evening to up in the upper left-hand corner, Mr. Black Flag Zach himself. Introduce yourself, sir, and just so everybody knows, the last thing our characters know, the last thing your characters know is the fog rolled in and everything was either black and white or white and black.
Hell yeah. So my name is Black Flag Zach, and tonight I'll be everything else. The Greek chorus, if you will, conducting for you all. I've been DMing for, close to 20 years now, and I'm just here to, said he invited me, said he needed some chaos, and that's what I do. So here, let's get it rolling. So last time, you guys were consumed by this ever-whitening mist that obscured your vision. You stumbled through, can't see, can't feel, barely hear the ground beneath your feet, or barely feel the ground beneath your feet. Can't see, can't feel, can't touch. There's nothing going on, and all of a sudden, the mist starts to part. And as the mist parts, you're standing in a city that should be very familiar to you. In the distance, off to the left, you see a church. To the north, you have a series of towns. You're standing right next to the burgomaster's office, but for some reason, all of the buildings are made of little pieces of wood, leaves, and you notice that the size of these leaves are colossal compared to you. Just humongous. And you're just about to say what's going on when an ant dressed in a workman's uniform walks by.
How tall is this ant?
He's your height. He's about 5'8".
Oh, okay. He's definitely taller than me then. I'm 3.5 feet. So.
Oh yeah.
Didn't I
he
put the
looks-
building down?
When Fosser awoke, he would have been expecting another vision, or at least something being said to him from his god Veilwalker. So when he comes up and he sees like it's a more strange, like there's ants, like there's an ant going to work past them, and there's like familiar building stuff. You can be like, okay, like looking for anybody that he knows. regardless of they were in Barovia or not. Just anybody.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Anybody who wants, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
You got it.
Copy that.
Can I do my passive perception?
I think I drank too much
No,
last
Monty.
night.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's 21, so I'm just
19.
asking.
Hell
This
yeah.
is not. This is not.
Okay,
real.
let's
I got a 19.
Let's go around. Let's do totals.
15.
15?
Mhm.
Okay. Where are we at?
12.
Oh, okay, cool. So you all clock this. This guy has a rolled up piece of dew that he's trying to be very discreet is on his belt. And you see a big purple orb of liquid just sitting on the top of it.
Did you say dew?
No, liquid. Just purple liquid. Just sitting on the top of this like piece of grass. But he's trying to he sees you guys on the left and he tries to move it to his right hip.
As a bard, I have weird dreams all the time. Someone walk up to him. This is rather interesting. What am I asking?
Very interesting.
My
Who are you?
character is, first of all, who is inspecting the surroundings? And immediately it's just, Strahd, where are you? What is this?
I'm
Why are
right
there
here.
insects
What are
walking
you
around?
asking me?
You
Does
turn.
everyone look like themselves, Zach, before you describe this?
Oh, you know what?
They all look like themselves?
You all look like yourselves.
Okay.
And it's the five of us together in a spot.
Yes. Just,
Okay.
just kind of in the town
With
square.
Strahd.
You turn and look to the left, and you are staring at a 6'5" Hercules beetle, armored top to bottom, just standing there, with a with Strahd's sword on his hip, and just like a huge metal helmet that encases his entire horn and head. Yeah, go ahead, Seti.
What is going on here? Sahar, what?
I didn't know that you
By
would
the
take new looks like
Vestron.
that.
I didn't. This is not of my making. There is somebody has fucked with my world.
Well, it's about some time somebody did that. I mean, I'm so sorry to hear that. You
You
don't
know
look
what,
like-
buddy? You're looking real stressed as as Sahar pulls out a bottle of champagne de l'Estance and 2 glasses. What?
You pull out that bottle, and
Two
you're
glasses?
holding a rolled up piece of grass with a giant golden shaped orb sitting on top of it.
Oh.
And you pull out the 2 glasses, and they're just tighter wrapped pieces of grass.
Okay. What happens if I pull out my instrument? Because I do have an instrument.
Pull out your instrument.
Because like,
Belovar goes and pulls his loot out as well.
Muth,
Wait,
what's
Your
going on here?
loot. Your,
Brother, I
what
wish
is-
I
what
knew.
is what is your loot made of?
It was made of wood, like the standard wooden loot.
Your
Where's my
your loot
instrument?
your loot is still made of wood. It just looks like the grain in it is much bigger. Like your loot before was probably made out of multiple pieces of wood. Now it looks like it's made out of all one piece.
I have a loot too. Wow, that's cool.
Good for you. I'm glad you have your loots and you. Why are we drinking the? What?
Why are you here?
What
God,
in
we're
Vistani
guys.
name is going on here?
I don't know. I was hoping you would know. I mean, you got eyes
Isn't
everywhere.
this your domain? Why don't you have control of it?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
So now
Besides,
I'm really interested.
I think this is our first time talking, Strahd.
That's nice, Belovar. I'm happy for you that we finally got to meet, and I'm a fucking beetle.
I'm gonna pull my backpack off and just start pulling stuff out of it to see if it looks different.
I mean,
Candles,
you're pulling
clothes,
off
right?
the look, though. I mean, I'm,
Right.
I'm just saying. You might not like it, but
Your
you're
candle
pulling
is
it
a
off, my
ball of
guy.
wax with a bug antenna hanging out of it.
Hold on. The two of you.
I might have to tell Corveus something later.
Thank
Hold up.
you. Thank you, Sahar.
Muth.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna look at the two that just pulled out their pieces of wood, and then I'm gonna, hey, Mr. Champagne over there. Are you guys with him, Strahd? Or are you guys fighting him too? Because he's not our friend.
Whoa. No, we're not fighting Strahd. Strahd is. I'm not fighting Strahd. Strahd, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting.
I mean,
we're discussing. We're discussing.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Grr.
just say
I'll
you
take
we
sure?
care
have
of
all come to an
them.
Are
understanding.
you sure you
know?
want to do this right now? I'm a fucking beetle.
I mean, you look different. You look different, but we have met before. Remember on the road?
Yes,
Right.
I remember you, Cordelia. I remember. I recognize all of you. Why the fuck am I a beetle?
That's a good question.
That is a
And
good
why
one.
was
Would
there
you
an
rather be
ant?
a muffin?
I fucking hate muffins. Do not bring up muffins. Do not bring.
A praying mantis walks by in a priest collar and like a little robe, and he walks by and goes, "Good morrow to you," and just does like a little bow with his
And you as
pincers.
well.
Who the?
Was that
I
was that
bow.
Father Lucian?
Oh, you've
don't
heard of
know.
me. You seem like a gentle bug.
Seems more like Father Pratian on me.
Father Lucian. Question.
It's lucky he's religious.
Have you always been a prayer mantis?
The Lord made me in this way to better pray.
Oh,
And
the
suddenly
fuck.
their celibacy makes sense.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Okay, that was a good one.
That was great.
Sahar,
Flip
can
it.
I please partake of? Can I please have the grade of glass? And,
You all have a very strange carapace I've never seen before. Well, you, my friend, your carapace is lovely. Is that? And he like drags his he drags his little praying mantis thing like along your skin, and like there's a little cut, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Who?
Wait, who does he do this
Who are
to?
you reaching to?
Who would allow him to? Who would be
I would.
curious enough?
That's fine.
No,
Go for it.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Let Father do it? Yeah, I'm a little rock. I'm basically a pebble. Just
He just like gives you like a
Yeah.
little poke, and then like
Okay.
he like pokes harder and harder, and then he pokes a little too hard, and like a little drop of blood comes out, and the tensile strength of it is so small that it doesn't move. It just kind of sticks to your arm for a second, and then finally drops when it's bigger and bigger and bigger, and then goes. Whoo.
Father Lucian, who is in charge of Barovia?
That would be Baron Vargas.
No. I do not mean. No, that's Velaki. Velaki is who is that? Who is in charge of the kingdom? Not the village, the kingdom.
Ah, the great bug Strahd.
What the fuck am I?
Apparently,
I don't
not a
know.
great bug.
No one's seen him in many
Not so
years.
great bug Strahd, maybe?
No one's.
Oh, well,
He stays in his great hollow on the hill, and he points, and you
Strahd.
see in the distance a massive tree with a hole in it, like about, what to you guys must be like 700 feet up.
So you said we're surrounded by buildings made of leaves and sticks and just basically natural stuff, right? But it
Oh,
looks familiar because it looks like the normal buildings, but it's just made differently. Are there any other big trees and stuff we can see above us, like any of the actual trees that were in the town? Are they like humongous now, or
Roll me a history check.
it was like, are we small, or did we get smaller, or did they get bigger? I guess so. Hold on a second.
ooh.
is this a honey we shrunk?
Can I roll perception on that to see if we
Yeah,
got?
go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
History.
I really would like to.
Why am I rolling on here? Forgot. Hold on. I forgot I can use real dice in this freaking thing.
16.
All right, hold on.
Okay, 16 perception.
Yeah, 16 for perception.
Who pointed to the tree up top?
16
That
for
was
history.
that was the father.
16,
16 for history. Nice.
Bad.
Y'all twinning. Okay, so for the perception check, you are looking at a bug that, like, you look towards the outside of the town and realize that the town walls are essentially a hollowed out stump.
So it's made of
And
wood.
based on that, you're like, oh, I'm small, and everything else is super big. And so when you say that's Velaki, he goes, that's where you are. I don't know why you are shouting at me, good bug. We are in the gentle hollow of Velaki.
Father
So-
Lucian, do you see the comrades around me, the 5 comrades around me who are strange looking bugs?
Comrade.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're bugs.
I'm
They're
a
not,
strange looking bud.
but they are insects. Now the point is, right,
Hey,
that-
What part of their eyes do I look at?
hurtful.
okay, not this one. This one is not an insect. Anyway, Father Lucian, I am having a rough day. Okay, I'm with them, and I am having a rough day here.
I want to know how you learn.
How long does it take to get to the Great Hollow?
The Great Hollow, where the evil bug Strahd lives?
Yes, that, whatever.
Yes, it's about maybe a day and a half as far as the crow flies.
What, you gonna
Thank
try
you.
and,
You can walk away.
yourself?
Yes, I'm going. So, listen to me for a second, insects.
You can walk away. This is where I preach. Please disperse. And he
Anyway.
he pulls out a giant soapbox, but it's actually just a bar of soap. And he steps up on top of it, and he goes, "People, lend me your ears. Gentle
I will make
bugs."
you all 5 a deal. Okay? I will make you all a deal. Okay? All 5 of you. Okay?
I am listening.
Assist me in this venture to go to Castle Bugwort. Okay?
Or
And there is no or. Okay? We are going to go to Bugwort. Okay? And we are going to kill whatever thinks it's in charge here. Okay? So that I can have my kingdom back and become the man that I am and not this insect. And I will give each of you a reward that
I'm going to.
you will relish once we all get back to our regular forms.
I think I am my regular form.
How the
Just
fuck
small.
tall are you right now, huh? Huh, Muth? How tall are you?
I don't know how you know my name.
To
be
All
honest.
the guys.
Uh,
Strahd, stay here.
We
Strahd,
haven't
stay
met.
here. Motion everybody to come over with me and be like,
yeah, team huddle.
I mean,
hang on there.
Team
Strahd.
huddle.
Talk to-
I don't none of y'all, but yeah, like I
Get over here.
barely
Get over
trust Rod in this, but in this particular situation, he making
No.
sense.
No, that guy can suck it. That guy can suck it. Get over here.
Norman, hold on a second. Listen, guys, listen. I think we can use this as an opportunity to figure out how to get Strahd.
Okay.
It'd be a lot cooler if we could grow and he could stay this size.
I like that
True.
idea.
Yeah.
That makes
As-
this campaign a lot easier.
As my character, Sahar looks over to Strahd and is just like, I think that they forget you can hear them, but
Technically,
Thank
I
you.
have ways
Thank
to
you, Sahar.
shrink people.
This is a dream. Shh. He can hear us in
oh,
a
it's
dream.
it's a hell of a dream.
Some
By the way,
The hags.
Where'd you guys
The
I know-
hags.
I know that
we
we-
need
I
to
know
go
hags.
see. We need to go to the swamp. We need to see.
Hey,
We need to see
Moss,
Baba
I'm
Yaga.
not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the group. I will talk to you in a minute. I don't know who any of you are besides this guy.
She
Hi.
took eyes.
Why should I be walking with y'all?
She wanted
I
me
know
to
he's
play
probably
alone.
bad, but why should I be walking with y'all?
I mean, like
Because I brought all of you through the mist to fight me and entertain me. That's why.
Ah, see, okay, now we're
Technically,
getting
I was
answers.
sent here. I was
I
sent
like
to
this,
Barovia.
I like this, Strahd.
We're not talking to you, Strahd. Hold on. We need to figure out
Oh,
what we're gonna do.
it's so
I've already
rude.
been to see Baba Yaga, and she stole my friend's eye color, and she refused to like give us what we needed. So I don't think we should go see her. Although, you know what, we should. Strahd, you're right. We should totally go and see her. We should, because that's what she wants. She wants to see you. She should give us what we want if we bring you to her. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do that.
I am more confused.
I'm just here for the energy. So
Okay.
As
I am
you guys
just as
are
confused and want to figure out what's going on.
As you guys turn to leave, the father has gotten up on his piece of soap, and he is preaching. He's saying, "Gentle bugs, please calm yourselves. This war of black and white must end. We cannot afford the casualties. The loss of life and carapace is horrible." And you turn around and you see ants and beetles and like soldier bees, and like they are just pounding on each other, and a full-on riot has broken out.
oh, all right, cool.
Oh,
This is
Maybe
At
we
least
should
this
do
Velaki
that.
is similar.
This is entertaining.
Yeah,
We can leave.
No, let's watch
everybody
now.
make
This is
me-
fun.
I'm gonna sit
Everybody
down
make
next to
me a
Strahd
perception.
I
and
mean,
watch.
honestly, Strahd, you're in the
What do we
business of like
do?
using people. Like, I mean, we could use these
24.
bugs.
What
as
are
an
we
army.
rolling?
24. Wow. Perception.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
I
Okay.
like
Question. I have a question. Is this a perception to see or a perception to like hear or smell?
You're trying to spot something.
Spot something. Gotcha.
I got
Gotcha.
16.
13.
Also a
Hell yeah.
13.
Okay, cool.
Well,
You notice, and pretty much everybody got above a 10 at least, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 24.
So
Hey,
it's
me
not
too.
hard to pick out after you sit and watch for a second, but most of these bugs have a rune on the backs of their hands. And half of them are like white runes, like ivory white, and the other half are like black that seem to like eat the color around it. Like even their hands look like a duller color than the rest of their body. And they are just beating on each other mercilessly.
Okay.
While the father stands between them and tries to break it up.
I
And
wanna-
he's clearly being ignored.
I want to go
Fuck.
up to him. Go ahead. What? Did you have
I
something
want-
to say?
Oh,
I want
I was
to
just gonna
inspect
yell
that
out to Father Pracian.
What do you yell
Father
to?
Pracian, why are these insects fighting?
They have gone to the cave of Choosing. It is a plague that has swept across our community. Everyone lining up, white or black, and fighting each other. It's awful.
Like,
We're all just bugs in the light of the
Do-
sun.
do you know where this cave of so-called choosing is?
Yes, and he points out the opposite side of town. So like north of here is like where the Great Hollow is, where he pointed out where like this version of Strahd, his keep is. He points to the west, and he goes, down the Saliva Road, there is a cave not far, on the left-hand side, and it's you can't miss it. But I would advise going there. It's an awful place. Everybody goes and they get a rune, and then they come back and they start screaming that the other person has the wrong kind of runes, and then they start fighting each other. It's awful.
I'm gonna walk up to the group and I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy. on it on myself, and then like make my voice super loud and be like,
Oh, I was gonna see if I can get on the soapbox real quick, and then also do something very similar too.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys want to?
I
give each
just
other
want
the
to
help
know
action?
about this sun that you said. Is it really shining?
"We're not talking to you,
What?
Strahd."
No, I'm talking to the man that's in control.
The sun shines on all of us.
You
And
mean
he,
not you?
Like looks up and like motions to the canopy above. And while you
Ah,
can't see it perfectly, there is some light coming through.
praise the sun.
And to you as well. Please. I didn't catch your name, but I mean, this was all you.
I'm assuming that you just look different, but you're possibly Kurz or Norman, or maybe even Esmeralda. They could be playing a trick on me, but
No, that's
fine.
not what I did, Cordelia. It's.
You just said you didn't do this.
I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
Okay. All right. Well, then these are my friends, and they look different. I probably look different too to them. Like, come on, relax. You need to calm
Right.
down. You look different. They look different.
None of you
No big deal.
smell like any of my friends.
None of you are my friends.
But we
Oh,
comrade?
oh,
We can
come
discuss
now,
that later.
Strahd. We had a drink, and technically two.
I
Can I
want to have
inspect the
another
back
one
of my
right
hand?
now.
You know,
Can I
I mean, we
perception
still
check the
got a
back of
whole.
my hand?
So that whole
One of
thing
the
left?
ants, one of the ants stumbles up to you and he goes, "I think you need this more than I do." And it's the ant from earlier, and he hands you the globe of like giant purple, like the thing, and he's just like, "Here." And then you see a fly that's not like 15 feet away, who's laying in a gutter and is trying to sip a giant globe of blood, just like.
I'm heading that way. For the
Hey,
fly.
man, this is O positive, as in I'm positive you get your own.
What is your name so I can remember it?
It's a name that you can find at the corner of Go and fuck yourself.
Did you see a message that I sent to you earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look at your powers.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Okay.
You feel younger, like you've been moisturizing or whatever the bug equivalent of that is.
Oh, so instead of marinating people, you're moisturizing yourself now. So
I'm gonna start.
You
I'm gonna get
feel
my,
a little lighter in the shoulders, like you're not carrying as much guilt.
my paper and quill and start taking notes. This is gonna make a great story when I wake up.
Incredible. The fly, you get up in his face and he's like, "You're a big son of a bitch here," and he grabs it and pulls it in half and goes, "Fine.
Okay.
You look like you need this more than me."
I'm gonna take it and drink of the blood of the leaf.
Go for it.
You guys suppose?
I down it.
You feel yourself filled with vitality as you suck it in through your helmet. You guys see this like helmet slit open up, and you like he sucks in this globe as it just goes smaller and smaller and smaller, and then. And you seem to have your vampiric essence.
Okay.
Could be early days for you. You're not sure.
How many bugs are near us? Like in like fighting? Like you said, there's like a pretty big rhino.
Oh, there's at least 50 that you can see.
Can I get up on that soapbox and cast thaumaturgy on myself?
Yeah, go for it. I think
Awesome.
you guys were going to help each other out. So if you want to roll something with advantage.
100%. I'm gonna go stand up there and I'm gonna be like, citizens, bugs, ants, people of the black runes, people of the white runes. You are here fighting for no reason but simply to cause violence and pain. What I would like to speak of you is you must ask yourself, who has done this to you? And that question can easily be answered. And I'm going to point my finger straight at Strahd. And I'm going to be like, he is the enemy. If you want peace and civility again, if you want to live as one, that is the man you must destroy.
Take off your gloves. And they're like motioning for you to take off your gauntlets.
Oh no.
Me?
No, Strahd. They're all everybody's. You got everybody's attention. You're turning to look at Strahd. We'll roll in a second, but we'll see what happens. So they're all yelling. They're like, "Take off your gloves. Show us your hands."
To me?
Yeah.
Am I wearing gloves?
Yeah, you've got gauntleted like mandibles or whatever you call them.
Do they come off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're wearing full plate.
Okay, I will take off one of them.
You go like this, and they look back at Gur, and they go, he doesn't even have any runes. Where are your runes?
He's the one that has given them to you. I come speaking.
No, he's not. I've been to the cave. This guy hasn't been to the cave. Hey,
Nope.
fuck this guy.
You right. He ain't been to the cave. Fuck that guy.
Make me a persuasion roll.
With advantage, because you said earlier.
Yep, absolutely. Plead your case.
I just rolled 2 nat ones. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not. I can't show. SpongeBob's 2. Yeah, 2 legit nat ones. Holy cow. I've never seen that happen before.
You guys watch a cartoon pile of bugs swarm onto the soap, and then like in a giant cartoon dust cloud, move its way off down the alley as it like tumbles over itself several times with like random bug arms and legs sticking out. At one point you see like a centipede that's like being like used as a weapon, just being flung all over the place. And you guys, after it clears, you see Gur, what's your character's name?
Fosser.
Yeah, you see Fosser, and he is like he's got like a cut over the eye. He's got a bruise forming on his like shoulder, and he like one of his knees is scuffed.
Do I take
As
damage?
you have taken, you took 8 damage. As like an entire group of people started beating the shit out of you, and then started fighting each other and moved somewhere else. And
awesome.
sitting next to you, next to the soap, is the what did we call him? The praying mantis father.
Father
Oh.
Pracian? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Father Pracian.
Father Pracian, love it. He goes, yeah, this is about how every day goes, and he like pulls out like a globe of water that's like cold, and he like shoves it over his head as he has like one eye that's turning purple. And he starts blowing bubbles.
So where to now, Father?
Back to the church to pray for an answer?
That's not going to work.
I like where your head's at. Would
Hey.
you like to come
In
with
this globe of water?
Hey.
I like where it's at too.
us? Yeah.
You, man of the robe, of the cloth, the cleric, right? What's your name again?
Foster.
Li-
Foster, nice to
Leaf.
meet you.
Foster?
I'm a man
Foster.
of the leaf.
Foster Lapidem.
You got like a shorter name? Like
Just call me Foster.
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 Foster. Okay.
Foster. No, Fossor. Foster.
Fossor. Okay.
Yeah.
I am I'm terrible with names, you know?
You're good.
I'm
You're good.
I'm
man.
better
I
with
totally
faces.
I totally get it.
Anyway.
I used to have an easy name. Then I came back. Now I got an insanely complicated name. So I got
You
I
know.
don't remember my
Hey,
old name.
you know, I used to be alive and then, I died. My wife did a whole thing and, I'm back alive, but it's a
Me
process.
too. Hey, me too, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I was there for
Fuck
like
that,
20
right?
years.
We got one of those.
Anyway, Foster, you can do the whole making your voice loud thing, right? Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me?
Uh,
Do you want it?
Yeah. No,
Boom, hit him.
No, you insolent,
I'm gonna cast
imbecile
enlarge on him.
insects!
I'm gonna
Hell
cast
yeah.
enlarge on you as you're about ready to speak.
And I'm
Absolutely roll
going
me
to take
intimidate
my
with advantage.
staff of wood and cast wall of thorns around them.
Incredible. So yeah,
And
definitely roll me. Go ahead and cast the wall of thorns, and then I want you to roll me like intimidate with
Intimidation.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
okay,
He is now the biggest bug in the area.
wall of
Hell yeah.
thorns. Let
He's
me.
not a bug.
Okay, concentrate for
Them,
up to
he is
10
a weird bug.
minutes. When it appears, each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On fail, the creature takes 7d8 piercing damage, and half as much on successful. Oh, okay.
Yeah, love it.
Go ahead and roll me that d8.
7d8. Let me get you. Let me get you.
Oh,
It is a total of 32.
Damn. Okay.
Lovely.
So, you watch a couple of citizens. One looks to be like a chubby midwife, who's
Oh,
a ladybug, and she is so determined to punch through this wall that she walks straight into a thorn, and the
Oof.
thorns are so big it just goes straight through her head, and she's dead immediately.
Oh my god!
Is she on our
Um,
side? Is she on our side of the wall?
She has white runes on her hands.
I want to cast Spare the Dying on her at least. I want to at least make
Oh,
her
go for it.
unconscious. Okay, cool.
You
Yeah,
can do
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the other side, you start to smell an awful smell as a dark-skinned stink bug that also had white runes on the back of his hands. Like he was he was made to look like a stick, so he's like mahogany colored.
Yeah.
And he also walked face first into one of those thorns, trying to punch somebody, immediately died, and also released all of his stink.
Oof. Okay.
Oh wow. Wall of Thorns does more. Like a creature can move through the wall, albeit slowly and painfully. For every 1 foot they move through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement. Furthermore, the first time a creature enters the wall on their turn or ends there, the creature must make another dex saving throw, and it takes
yeah.
78 slashing damage on fail.
These two just
Jesus.
fully die. They just fully die. And what happens is their comrades pull them away. You cast Spare the Dying, so they're not dead. They're stable. But basically you divided like the white and the black rune people. And everybody's just like, keep those motherfuckers away from us.
All right, cool.
And
Race
they're
war.
just
Let's
like,
go.
and they just separate and they go about their day.
Oh. Oh, you thought I wanted to separate them. No, I wanted to encircle them.
Which group?
Wait, how
Yeah.
how big is it? Like how big is each group? Because it can be 20-foot diameter. Or let's say so you can circle that is 20-foot diameter and is up to 20 feet high and 5 feet
I
thick.
mean, you could just drop it in the middle of them, and there'd be some trapped people in the center.
Ooh.
But are you picking a side, or are you just dropping it straight in the middle?
You know what? I'm going to just drop it straight in the middle as a line, and I'm going to roll that intimidation because I have more to say.
Okay, go for it.
I love that. That's awesome.
That is a 17 for intimidation.
Well, for the group, they rolled a nat 1, so you tell them
Jeez.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Your ruins, black and white. Pathetic. There is only one true color, blue. And that is because my character has blue ruins all melted throughout his body.
Hell yeah.
Those are awesome.
The two groups stop fighting for a moment, and they're like, "Well, wait a minute. White is a combination of all colors distilled into." And they're like, "No. Black is what happens when you mix all the colors together." So, like, you've got them thinking, and they're not punching each other for a couple moments. And they're like, wait, white is every color. And they're like, no. Black is what happens when you mix all the colors together. You end up, and they're like, no, I don't think that's how color theory works.
Whoa. It depends if you're going by like light or you're going by like marker theory. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Mark? Like how you mark your territory? Like,
well, you know, there's more than one color, right? Well, when you put them all together.
Put all the colors together, it makes brown. But you know, I'm not saying anything.
But eventually they just kind of start grumbling, and the whole crowd just disperses. And you can tell that all the people that have the black runes go to one side of town, and all the people with the white runes go to the other side of town. And you pick out, because of that high perception check from earlier, there are like brothers and sisters on on opposite sides of this thing. There are husbands and wives. This is divided not just the town but families.
Oh, geez.
Like you see like women carrying larvae and like walking away from clearly their husband.
Oh man. Okay. Oh man. All right.
This is very much like the Velaki I was in till just now.
Really? I mean, my Velaki half of it kind of burned down, so I never really.
Well, then technically half of them. I mean, it is divided in half technically. So.
The praying mantis is like, a great fire burned down the entire city?
Yeah, it was a whole thing. It's a long story.
There's a reason we keep the great match behind glass.
Yeah. See, I don't really need matches to make a fire, and neither do you. If you believe in the power of the sun.
Pure luck. Pure luck debates on if I can set something on fire.
Is there a spot of open ground where I can just create bonfire for a split moment and then delete it?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. It happens.
So you make a bonfire, and he's like, "Oh my god, how did you do that?"
Honestly,
I don't know. I just point and it happens.
Oh,
it's true.
We are gods sent by the sun to help you in your hour of need, Father Praesian.
You were sent by the great moth in the sky?
Yes.
What do you think he's been trying to tell you?
Then you must go to the cave. You must end this strife. You must destroy the false god of colors.
I just
You're right.
yelled at everyone
because there's only one true color.
Blue. That's what you said.
Blue.
Okay. So where did you say this cave was?
It's down the Saliva Road, just west out of town.
Okay.
Is it made out of saliva, or was it made out of saliva?
It's the Slider Road.
It's a legend that, like, a great creature came and he licked the ground and it made a trail, and it's a legend. I don't know if it's true.
I got you.
Okay. Let's go.
I guess I don't.
He sends you off, and you guys make your way out of the town. As you're making your way through, you see just like giant ladybugs beating rugs and like putting things out on clotheslines made of sticks. You see people changing the leaves on their roofs. This is a whole society here. They're just made of giant insects.
As we were leaving, this is per Twitch request.
Hell
Belovar's going to start playing. Where was it? We didn't start the fire. As we're leaving.
Incredible. There are some dragonflies that like just kind of fly down next to you and start vibing. Like, we didn't start. Yeah, I could man, play that tune.
Let's start the fire.
As you get to
He
the edge of
tried to
town,
burn town.
you see a big beetle. This one's not a Hercules beetle like Strahd. He's just he looks like he's got what looks like mud on his hands, but you're not quite sure. And he's got like a suit with like suspenders that he's like pulling at. And he looks he's wearing like a coattail suit over the top of his carapace. And he goes, I see that you're here to do you're new in town. Have you come to get rid of my color problem?
Did Strahd come with us?
I assume so, unless you stuck around, Seti. Are you just along for the ride, my guy?
I am walking behind them, trying to figure out why I don't have everything that I should have. Who did this?
Something that you do have. You do have a flying speed of 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with thaumaturgy. That seems to be the name of the game tonight.
You are looking at Vargas Velakovich, and he is standing there with a guardsman next to him holding a giant, like a giant ball of dung.
It was a fly, not an ant. Sorry, I was answering Twitch.
No, you're good. He goes, "Are you going to solve my color problem?"
Your color problem. We were sent here by the great moth in the sky.
No, we weren't. We were not sent here by a fucking moth.
Can you just play along?
I am not happy.
I understand that. I'm not happy
think he
either.
knows how
I want to
to
be cuddled
play.
up with. I want to be cuddled up with Zaya, but
We're
I can't
trying to
do that
figure
right
this
now.
shit out.
Can I?
I mean, didn't I kill you?
Your
So do you think if maybe we do whatever the black, the white, the blue, the color thing?
Yeah. We end the color scheme, wars, by uniting under the blue rune. But
And then I get my body back.
exactly. See. I mean, you should know this. You
You have a
have
better
to
idea.
gather, support, quote unquote, to assault said castles or big places.
Sahar, I've been trapped in my realm for over 400 years. I did not think that when I finally escaped my realm, I would be a fucking Hercules beetle.
And I didn't think that a fucking avalanche would come from the mountain, knock my damn house that I spent blood, sweat, and tears building, by the way, thank you, and be swept into your realm. But hey, here we are.
That was a nice
Now-
house you built.
You know what? Thank you. I'm glad somebody appreciates my craftsmanship. Arden definitely has a problem. She always complaining that, hey, you always trying to break down some wood or something. I'm like, I'm just trying to improve it.
You're a pretty good carpenter.
Thank you. Hey, let me know if you need some work though.
Can I roll insight to see if Strahd's lying or not?
Go for it. Strahd, you can roll deception or persuasion, depending on whether or not you're telling the truth. And then you'll only have to tell us if you win the roll. Or, no, sorry, if you lose the roll. Go ahead and
24.
roll, Ger. 24, Jesus.
I rolled a nat 6, but I'm not lying.
Damn.
There you go.
Thank you.
He's telling the truth.
Plus 19. He's telling
I
the
didn't think I was. Mama said, he goes, I thought you weren't playing.
Oh, if you need to go, my friend.
No.
we can-
The plan was I was going to be sitting here. I didn't.
Okay.
I thought I got to watch,
Nah.
watch
Nah.
the insects do what insects do, but
We are
Well,
not.
we need the lead insect to join us.
We are not D&D puppets to dance at your proverbial play tonight.
I see this.
So you guys head out the Slavic road, the slobber road, the saliva road, whatever you want to call it.
It's Slavic.
and you
It's
guys-
Slavic road. Why is everything in this Sahar,
Yeah.
I like you. Why is everything here fucked up?
You know, that's a good question. Um, but there's several probably gods and mischievous beings that would do this. You
I
know?
thought you said you were a god.
He thinks he is a guy, from what I
We
have been told.
As you guys are having this conversation, a group of ants marches out of the town with like like robes made out of like dead leaves that are like almost black at this point, that have like they've like shrouded themselves in with like their hands inside the sleeves, and they're all just marching towards the cave. They're going right along with you guys.
oh,
With us, or can we follow them?
Oh, you can follow them.
Cool, I'm following them.
Okay, sweet. So you guys fall in line, and this march goes on for probably a good 2 hours. You guys are pretty far away. You can't see the town behind you anymore. Not even like the stump. Like it's disappeared over the horizon of what was the walls. And you reach this little cave, and it's if you guys were normal size, it would basically just be like 3 stones that were like assembled, one here, and then one kind of leaning in between the two of them. But you're looking at the mouth of a cave that is so dark that even with dark vision, you're seeing what would probably be the equivalent of 60 feet if you were. It's probably 60 inches based on how tall you guys are. But essentially, it just goes on into darkness.
hell.
Even 120 feet of dark vision isn't enough. That's
I
crazy.
mean, you can see 120 feet into the cave, and then
Yeah, it
there's
just keeps
more
going. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I start
Oh,
To be
walking
fair,
in.
you're all probably 2 inches tall.
I walk in. I'm not scared.
Okay. So as you guys walk
I'm
in, there
following
are,
along.
Yeah, we're on the way.
Yeah, as you guys walk in, you walk in behind those ants, and those of you with dark vision, you've got the lay of the land. It's just a huge cavern, and this path kind of meanders down. It almost goes like subterranean. It starts as dirt, and then it becomes like gravel, and then it becomes like hard stone. And you're walking down at first what is just like roots and dirt that like intermingle to make stairs kind of incidentally, and then it becomes almost paved, like it's been carved out.
Okay.
And you get to the edge of the stone, and there's essentially a giant door that's been cut in this piece of stone that's just in the wall. And all of the ants that you've been following assemble in like rows in front of it, and they just bow and start to like do some sort of a silent prayer where they're bowing over and over again to the door.
We let this happen.
Are they trying to see if it's gonna open, guys? Like,
I mean, maybe we should let them open it because it's not like we have the password of Open Sesame or anything.
I mean,
Um,
we could, we might. You don't know. You don't know me. You could have all the passwords.
you know what? You know what? You're right. You seem like a very capable woman, and you could have a lot of necessary things and traits and skills that I don't know about that I don't have. But I mean, considering we all were brought here by somebody, I would just assume that we wouldn't all know the password to this
It's a
unless
puzzle we don't need
somebody's
to
been
solve.
hiding something.
Walk up to the door, past all the bowing people, and I say, "Open barley. Open wheat."
You know what I mean?
Open sesame.
By the order of the Blue Rune, I command thee to open.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one at a time. So, okay, so Cordelia,
Yes.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God. Hold on. Let me get to my saving throws and see what I have here.
You're good.
Dex.
Um,
The plus
For-
5. That's not bad. Okay.
Mr. Blue Rune, Mr. Thick Monty of the Blue Rune, I'm gonna need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh,
Okay, so what'd you get, Cordelia?
A 15.
15. As you go to say this, you say, "Open barley, open and about 600 hands come up and cover your mouth and hold you back from like knocking on the door.
Okay.
As a millipede pulls you away from the door. It's gentle. He's not being like, he's not trying to like grapple you and like manhandle you. He's just like, stop, don't do that.
I was about to say, because I'm about to cast a reaction on that bitch.
Oh, you certainly can. Okay, Monty.
Like, don't fucking touch me.
Sahar, but you know,
Oh, sorry, Sahar. What's your Christmas saving throw?
my Christmas saving throw was at 18.
18. Okay, I'm gonna make a very important roll now. Okay, you say the blue rune is the only rune, and a moth with giant white and black wings that look like eyeballs descends from the ceiling and goes, "Brother of the blue rune, chosen amongst us." And he, without even looking, opens the stone door, and it looks like he pushed it. It almost looks like it opened by itself. And he goes, "Please, show us the way."
I will show you the way.
I'll hit you with guidance for the next minute.
Hell yeah.
As I, usher in my entourage, to follow in.
Hell yeah. Are you guys all stepping into the door?
Yep.
Incredible. As you step into the door, the moth follows behind you. I need everybody to make a athletics check or an acrobatics check, whichever one you feel more confident in.
Neither.
Can I use my inspiration that I've had for some time now?
Hey,
Go for it.
Hey,
It's
yo.
D8, right?
Yeah, it's a D8.
Oh, you've got Bardic? Yeah, go for it.
No.
We do it.
Do you want me to redo it? Inspiration in SETI's game is usually different, but technically you are the DM, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I messed up. It was a 12 total.
That's not too bad. Let's go
Acrobatics.
around. Let's do totals.
I got a unclean 20.
Unclean 20. Nice. Dirty 20. Love it. Okay. So, Cordelia, what do we get?
4.
4. Oof. Okay. Sahar, excuse me.
Just a straight 16.
16.
Cause I went with acrobatics because my athletics is like a -1.
I gave you a +4. I gave you that D4 of guidance.
Oh yeah,
there
the
you go.
D4 guidance. Yeah, let me go ahead and roll that. +2, so an 18.
Incredible. Okay. So all of you hit the deck.
Hold on.
Oh,
Were we trying to beat the dirty 20 or did it matter?
no. I've got the DC in my head. You're all good.
Okay.
So
I rolled a 15.
Oh, did Strahd roll?
Yes.
Oh, what'd you get?
A very dirty 21.
Oh, perfect. You all hit the deck as you feel the rush of wind and the sound of air slicing as about 30 hands go over your head and Cordelia is snatched up by a giant figure that
Oh.
you now behold. You look up, and above you is a stone statue Half of it is black, half of it is white. And it is a giant mantis. But this one has 4 arms. And then you notice that one is white, one is black. One is white, one is black. And then behind it, unfolding, there are 1,000 more. And Cordelia is in one of them.
How far from us did she get pulled?
Yeah.
She is about, from your perspective, 60 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And this thing's
And the
fast.
moth is still with us?
The moth got scooped up. It didn't even try and dodge. It's in one of its other 1,000 hands. And you see that the god turns and just goes and sucks all of the color off of it, leaving it a gray husk, and then just sets it down on the just throws it down like it's trash.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm flying towards Cordelia.
I'm running.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and pull up the map and let's roll initiative.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mm.
Oh, ow.
Hell yeah. Okay.
We need to add another nat 1. We need to add a nat
Nat 20.
I added you up. I added your other token up there on the right-hand side, if you'll see it.
Oh, yay.
I'm going to go ahead and make you... How many of these did you choose? Jesus. I'm promoting you to DM, Zach. There you go. All 15 of you that popped in.
Hell yeah.
15 of me. Jesus.
I mean, there were like 4 or 5 different ones.
Guess what your boy got? Your boy got a nat 20.
Hey, so did I, brother.
I'm trying to decide if I use my regular dice or if I keep using digital.
Use that purple dice. Use that purple dice.
I'm afraid the purple die won't work as well because, well, I am strong.
Call it a good girl. Please just call it a good girl.
No. Stop it.
That is, I got to 23.
Incredible. Okay, so let's do... Sorry, here, let me pull up a... Okay. I forgot I have to track initiative. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, who got above a 20 besides Strahd? Okay, what'd you get, Cordelia?
21.
21. Cordelia. Love it. Okay, who got... Oh, what'd you get?
Me?
Yep.
I got a nat 20, 22.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. That puts you right at the top. I always treat a nat 20 as the top of the initiative. And that's Xander. Did I get that right?
It is. Muth.
Muth. Oh, Muth Xander? Or is that Muth?
No.
Muth is the character's name. Xander is me.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll just put Muth there. Okay. Who got 20 to 15? Okay. Who got 15 to 10? Okay. Who got 10 to 5?
I got a
sorry.
nat 20 for a 25.
Oh, you got a nat 20. I'm sorry. I missed you. Okay. So what's...
All right,
so you got a
He's
25.
above
He got
me.
a...
He's
Well,
above me. He got a 25. I got a 22.
Okay, perfect. And that's Sahar. Perfect. Okay.
I'm
love
way at the
that.
bottom.
And then what'd you get, Gur?
12.
Okay. And your character is Foss.
Fosser. Yep.
Got it. Okay. Sahar, Muth, Strahd, Cordelia, Fosser. I think that's everybody. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. We're missing our Horse Whisperer friend. Trillos.
I rolled the nat 1 for a total of 3.
Belovar, bringing up the rear. Okay. As
It's okay. I have...
You are all good, my friend. As color fills the cavern and pulls you into this extra dimensional space, you are hurled towards the walls. And you crash into this wall, and you find that each of you has been assigned a color. Let me go ahead and figure out how I can. Oh, I don't need to duplicate you. I just need to assign you a color.
Well,
Should I do a condition mark?
No, you can
Yeah. Or you could change the color of our name, but I wouldn't change it to what color we were. Maybe like red equals black and blue equals white or something. I don't know.
That'll work. Yeah. So everybody who landed on a black space, make your name red, and everybody who landed on a white space, make your name blue for me.
I don't know how to do that.
Click on your name.
Oh,
Okay. Hold on. Let me. Okay. There.
Click
So
on
he's
the
not
T's.
holding it anymore.
On the T.
What color is black? Is black going to be
Red.
red? Okay.
yeah. Black's gonna be red, and we'll make white blue. That seems simple.
Okay.
I like it.
Awesome.
okay.
Okay, great.
Wait. How come I feel like I've seen this setup before?
I don't know. Do you come to Battle and Brew?
No, but I think you posted something in Floki's Tavern about this.
I did. A friend of mine said, "You can't make D&D a bullet hell," and I said, "Hold my beer."
I'm sorry, what?
Damn it.
I'm sorry, what?
So, we're gonna start right at the top of the initiative order. Sahar, go ahead, my friend.
Oh,
You have a giant interdimensional statue / eldritch creature standing directly in front of you that is 8 squares wide. I believe that's colossal. And yeah, what you gonna do?
God damn. Oh, okay. That's, you know what? Let's see here. How many more things do I have on? So I use 6 charges. No, I don't want to use my Staff of Woods for anything. How far away can I cast? Okay, that's 120 feet.
Also, Muth, you're on deck.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Strahd doesn't get to go on 24?
Oh no, he does. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have put you between Muth and Sahar. I got that wrong.
But I got a
So-
nat 20.
But he did get a nat 20 in my world.
Oh, no,
If
I'm
you get a
sorry.
nat 20, you get to choose where you want to be in the order.
I want to.
Okay. So yeah, sorry.
Okay.
It is
So-
Sahar, Muth, and Strahd,
That's fine.
Cordelia, Fosser, Belovar.
So I have one question. So you said it's made of stone, correct?
Right now, for our purposes, it's made of color.
Fuck.
Well,
that
thankfully, I have
information what you
meld
will.
with color.
Oh, right? Velvet color.
I mean, if you want to pitch me shenanigans, I'm amenable.
I mean, can I erupting color?
It was a statue.
Yeah, at one point, it may have been a statue.
Yeah. Can we change erupting earth to erupting color, thus, coloring it in blue?
Sure. If you want to give that, a shot, go for it.
Awesome.
I'm down.
Awesome. Okay, so he is. What? Oh, okay. Only 80, 87. Oh, okay, awesome. So I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Erupting Color. And where's the measurement tool? Circle. Or does it have to be a cube? 20-foot cube. Okay,
20-foot cube. Okay.
gotcha. Cube. No, let me do the thing. It won't let me put a cube down.
I got you, brother. Let's see. You want to draw?
Trying to put it like right there.
Let's see. 20 by 20. There you go. Oop.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm drawing a second one. Damn it.
Oh, I guess we got a double cast of that boy.
Twin cast.
You
Perfect point.
wish. Okay, cool. So you want to put the cube right there.
Yeah. Well, like around here. Because
Okay.
I think that up there might be out of my range. Maybe.
It's not letting me drag it. Keep just grabbing the map.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fine if that's right there. I mean, that's still within the range.
Here, hold on. I'll just redraw it. Let's see here. Draw, cube. Okay. So you want to put it like right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
that's fine. That'll
Bless
work.
you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
So, choose point on the ground, a fountain of churning blue color. Gross. 20-foot cube, center on the point. Each creature in that area make a dexterity saving throw. Uh, a creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared away. Each 5-foot square portion of that area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Okay. Perfect. So go
Um,
ahead and what is your spell save DC?
my spell DC is 14.
Okay. He rolled a 15 on the die. Um, so we're gonna take half damage, but go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Let's see. Uh, 15.
15 damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect. So we got 15 damage. Let me calculate that. Okay, Gucci. So we got everything here and ready to go. So, with 15 damage, you erupting earth in front of the legs essentially of the statue that's sort of cross-legged, and you do see that it like eats into the color. Some of the white turns blue, and some of the black turns white. As you're starting to like try to assert your blue dominance over
Yes.
this statue. I love it. Okay, incredible. So, as one of 3 legendary actions that it has per turn, it is going to activate your space. So, Sahar, I'm going to just roll 2d8 here.
Never good.
You feel the intrinsic energy of the white space, and you feel that energy absorbed into your body as you heal for 11 damage.
I heal or take?
No, you heal
Oh,
for
okay.
11 damage.
Oh, awesome.
Incredible. So, Sahar, that's your turn. Muth, that's you.
Sick. Okay, so as a half elf, I have 35 feet of movement. So I'm gonna move my little old booty over here. And then I'm going to use 3 sorcery points to cast my dog, which I have a token for, so you don't gotta worry about it. And he's gonna be up here close and personal with this guy. And then
Hell yeah.
with my action, I'm going to cast Fireball on this thing. And you need to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because my dog is within 5 feet of you.
Hell yeah. Love it. Probably not going to matter. Yep, that's a natural 2. Do damage.
Okay, so let me double check I know what Fireball does. I believe it's a lot of D8s. D6.
Yeah, I think it's like 66.
No, it's-
No, 86?
8d6, got
Yep.
it. Okay.
6 for a lot.
Sorry, Belovar, you are breaking up real bad, man. We cannot catch what you're saying.
Am I better?
A little bit.
I'll might be my Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi might be
Yeah, sorry, you're breaking up real bad.
giving
Now.
me
So yeah, it's 8d6, and then if you upcast it, it's for every spell.
I do not have high spell slots.
Okay.
There's my highest. But you take 36 fire damage.
36 fire damage. Affirmative. As you hit the side of the statue, do you aim at the white or the black side of the statue?
I'm standing in the black, so I'm gonna damage the black side.
Okay. You hit the black side of the statue,
Okay.
and a piece of the cheek chips off and falls.
Sick.
And it leaves like a charred area that kind of like the soot kind of goes over onto the white side and makes it slightly like dirty, essentially, on that side.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go to okay, next up is Strahd, followed by Cordelia on deck.
I should have moved with that. I wonder why it didn't. There we go.
Here you go, buddy.
I'm going to hold my action if it or anyone else comes within 5 feet of me. I will be attacking it. Them, whatever comes near me.
Totally fair.
And my turn is done.
Okay, incredible. You are actually in a really good spot right now, so we will not be activating that. Okay, next up, Cordelia.
Okay, I want to verify that because I have Misty Step as a because I have Misty Step as a feat, that I can use it without expending a spell slot, which means I can use a spell on the same turn. Is that accurate or no?
I'm not sure. Let me double check. Misty Step feat. It depends on. Oh, so essentially you're fey touched. That's the feat.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
like a part of me. So it does not use a spell slot. So I'm checking to see, am I allowed to use that and then use a spell?
Okay, so you learn to Misty Step and one first level spell of your choice. First level spell must be from the Divination or Enchanting School. You may cast each of these spells without expending a spell slot. Once you cast either of these spells this way, you can't cast that spell in this way again until you finish a long rest. You can also cast these spells using spell slots you have of the appropriate level. Spellcasting ability is the ability increased by this feat. So it still says you're casting it.
Okay.
And as a leveled spell, I do think that you could follow up with a cantrip, but I don't think you could follow up with another leveled spell
No,
based
that's
on how
fine.
that's written.
I will just not do that. How high in the air is this thing?
He's attached to the ground, but he goes up like probably 100 feet in this cavern.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. I guess I'll just move forward if I can get my character to move.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
Let's see here. So how much movement do you have?
45.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so 50. That's a double move. Perfect.
My mouse buttons aren't working, so I've got to do the tap screen.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Totally got
I
it.
got one question. If Misty Step is a bonus action, then shouldn't she still have her action to cast the actual spell?
So even if you use a leveled spell as a bonus action, which, like, for instance, you could do as a sorcerer with Quicken Spell, you still can only cast one leveled spell per turn.
That's
so even if
booty
you,
cheeks. Oh
That's
no.
how it's written. So
Oh.
you can quicken spell, and you can take a leveled spell and make it into a bonus action, and then you can use your regular action to cast a cantrip. So you can still double up on damage. You just can't do like 2 fireballs.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna be crazy tonight. I'm gonna go as
Tonight?
far as I can.
Oh, everyone stay away from the big monster. She's going to cast Shatter.
Unfortunately, I can't because I had to
Misty step.
Well, I mean, I guess I could if I don't. No, I didn't Misty Step. That's another. I was going to. God, I can't talk. Dash.
You're gonna dash then Misty Step?
Can't do that. Because Dash takes both, and Misty Step is not a. Well, Misty Step is a bonus action, isn't it? I mean, sure, why not? If I die, I die.
No.
I'm gonna Misty Step up to. And this thing is you said it's made of light, or is a statue that
It looks like a possessed statue. So there's like part of it that's moving around that seems fluid. There's part of it that seems solid.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step up the 30 feet and hope. And I'm going for a place that, as I was running, I was looking, and I'm going for a place that looks like it's sturdy enough for me to. That's not moving. It's sturdy enough for me to get high enough on it. That makes sense.
Okay. Totally fair. Okay. So that is Cordelia. We're going to go to Fosser, then Belovar, and then back to the top of the initiative.
I have a plan, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Multiple questions.
Oh fuck.
Is it? I believe you're still holding a turn, correct, Strahd?
Yes.
Okay. And then number 2, I'd like to hold my turn until the last of initiative, please.
Okay. So that's one. You want to go after Belovar. Totally
Yes,
fine.
correct.
So Belovar, go ahead and do things.
Okay. If I were correct, I'm at 30 movement speed. Where is my move? God dang it. It's in here somewhere. I'm in that day.
Man, you don't normally have You don't normally have microphone problems like this, Trey.
The Wi-Fi's been being...
Yeah, no idea what you're
Wi-Fi's
saying. Your Wi-Fi's being something.
Might be crashing. He might be crashing again.
His wife beats him? What?
Oh wow.
And I mean, he's not married, so
How
you
is
know
this?
that's good. Oh,
That makes me
lift
real
lift
mad.
your
That's
lift your
exactly
right
why-
arm lift your right arm up. Okay, stand on your left foot. Okay, lean slightly at a 32-degree angle to the left. Try
Said
that.
he doesn't
Thing
he
we
need
didn't start
more
the fire.
aluminum foil?
Am I coming?
I heard,
heard-
am I coming? That's all I got. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Xander.
That's very much a you question, my guy. I don't know.
Me and Xander both jumped straight to that.
How about we do this? We're at 8:30 my time. When's our break?
In about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Unless you want to take it now and
Do we want to take it now and see if we can help Trey figure his stuff out, and then we'll
Let's
come
do
back?
that. I do like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just
Yeah.
it seems to fit.
Pick up my laptop and go straight to my fucking phone. Cause it on my laptop for some hard reason. I'm just getting pissed off.
hostility
funny
actually
what-
makes your Wi-Fi better.
It did.
Oh my god.
It was kind of funny.
He
to listen
sounded
to
like an
somebody.
angry robot, but we could
Yeah.
tell that it was a robot.
Like
Okay.
he kicked R2D2.
Twitch, we
Well, I
are
hope
going to
you
go
guys are all
ahead
having
and
a super fun
we're
time.
going to take a break. Twitch, sorry, Zach, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. I'll take a 7.5 minute break like normal, but we might end up taking like a 15-20 total, just to make sure that our buddy Trelios Belovar can get back in here and join us. So don't go anywhere, but stretch your legs, walk around the couch a couple times, hydrate. Let me hear your voice, Trey. Or not. We'll see you back. We'll see you back in a few minutes, okay? We are muted.
plug my phone in, guys, so I'm gonna be
Okay.
off.
Okay. Trey has been messaging me also, and yeah, it's not working for him at all. So
Okay. Does he want to like message somebody his turns and then we can say what he's doing? Like, could he still watch the Twitch stream?
I don't know. I mean, his phone won't even connect to the Wi-Fi now. So
Oof,
yeah,
that's a rough one.
Does that mean I get to play a second character?
I was gonna say, if one of you guys wants to pilot him,
Strahd.
He is playing. He is playing another Shadow Sorcerer.
yeah, he is. I mean, he's basically the same thing you are.
Just one level lower and then one level in Bard for some reason. Well, he's
interesting multi.
level 6. He's got 5 levels in
Right.
Sorcerer, 1 in Bard.
Right. I guess when Fosser gets back, we can start back up.
Okay, sweet.
I'm here. I can
Oh.
I can do my turn. Yeah, that's easy.
Sweet.
I would like if someone could just move my token for me, that'd be really dope. I would like to move diagonally towards my color blue fountain in front of me. About 30 feet. I'd also like to bonus that Misty Step bonus action towards him, so that gives me 60 feet towards him. And then I would like to do my Path of the Grave, where I basically give him the next attack on him will give him vulnerability to that damage.
Grave Cleric.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that where
Yeah.
you wanted to move? Did I get that right?
Yeah, about there.
Okay, sweet.
As long as I'm within 30 feet of him, I'm in.
I believe you are.
Cool.
Yes, that is. Oh wait, maybe not. I think you are just shy of it, actually. But you know what? We're kind of wonky, and we're working with diagonals, so I'll give it to you. Plus,
Okay.
he's huge. So okay. So Path to the Grave does what now?
The next attack on him, whatever type of damage that is, he has vulnerability to it. So whoever attacks next, which if I'm guessing correctly, it should be Sahar. Right?
Okay.
Whatever his first attack is, or I believe his attack. I don't remember which one. I sent it to him. So
So for his last legendary action, he is going to make an attack on Cordelia.
okay.
Cordelia, what is your AC?
Hold on.
18.
18. He does not hit. So he swings at you with a series of fists, and you literally are down by his like knees, essentially, where he's sitting cross-legged, and he's facing you, and you just duck as you hear the whistle of this great stone fist go right over your head.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. We're at the top of initiative. Everyone, please switch your color.
Oh.
So if you were blue, you're now red. And if you're red, you're now blue.
Okay.
All right, for Path of the Grave, it says the next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse out.
Got it.
So in essence, I'm just giving the next attack double damage, essentially.
Understandable. Okay. So we're back at the top of the initiative order. I will throw this out there. I don't know, Strahd, if you have any ranged weapons, but if you want to stop reserving your turn, you may go before we go to the top of the next initiative order. Otherwise, we'll just start as normal.
I don't believe that like a couple points of damage from a bow and arrow are really going to matter in the big picture, the scheme of things. So no.
Strahd, if you don't get your ass out here and deal some damage, please. I give you my last bottle of champagne, Dallas. Oh.
I will be shooting my bow.
You like gotta sweeten the pot and bleed in it a little bit for him.
14.
14 hits.
Well,
He's a big fucker. Hard to dodge when you're a giant statue.
That is 10 damage from the bow of the arrow.
Incredible. You stick your arrow into the crack right in the cheek. That was made
Like
earlier.
the butt cheek or like the face cheek?
The face cheek.
Okay.
Where the fireball hit. Incredible. Okay, love that. So, top of the initiative order. Before everybody moves, and before anything happens, we're going to use our first legendary action to activate the black space that Myrrh is on.
Oh,
Or, sorry,
No.
Muth, you are going to take 12 damage. Or sorry, 11 damage. Okay. Sahar, that's you. Muth, you're on deck.
Okay. Let's see here. How do I want to do this?
No, that comes later.
Wait, what?
Just making a critical role joke. He said, how do I want to do this? And I went, no, that comes later. You gotta kill it first.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, 80 feet away. Awesome. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, man. Why did I get the yawns? Anyway, I'm going to use my bonus action to shift into my air ruin bear form. In my air ruin bear form, I gain 10 more ground movement speed, but I lose 2 AC.
Okay.
Thus making my
That's
AC
a cool way to
14.
do it.
There you go. Switch it up.
And since I am now level 6, I gain the ability Lightning Quill Spike. As an action, the tips of your fur become supercharged and elongated with lightning. You shoot out 3 lightning-infused spiked quills up to a range of 120 feet, making a ranged spell attack using your Druid spell attack modifier for each quill. You can fire them all at one target or at several. And the target takes 4d6 lightning damage per spike.
Well, let's roll to confirm those hits, and then let's roll damage.
Yes, sir.
Would Strahd have gone before me?
Strahd goes after Sahar and after Muth.
Right, but he did that. He did that bless
I did
thing.
that spell. So
that spell.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to use your double damage on Strahd's thing?
It was
I
the
wanted
next
to
person
use
who
it on-
attacked, but
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay. So how much damage would that add?
Double.
Okay. Perfect. So I'll take another 10 off. Perfect. Keep me
I
honest.
didn't want to attack. He offered me wine.
I mean, right. Does a 22 hit?
22 for sure hits.
Okay. So the first one hit 21
21 definitely hits.
and a
Go ahead and roll
19.
that third one. Yeah, they all hit.
Roll
Okay.
persuasion, you son of a bitch.
To persuade him not to live anymore.
Okay, the first one does 11 lightning damage.
Okay, hell yeah.
The second one is 13. And the last one does 7.
Okay.
Find the light bear very attractive.
This is my new luck die. I love this. I got this from someone who comes to our bar all the time. It's got half skulls, half hearts, and it has a gravestone for the D1, and it has a potion for the D20. So,
Nice.
we're going to roll 3 luck checks. All you want is not the tombstone. And roll 3 in a row. Nope. That's the tombstone. I know. So your first two stab into this thing, and it clearly starts like the two quills hit it on either side of its chest, and they electrify each other, and you can tell that it's taking the full damage. That last one hits that little splash of blue near where you did the erupting earth, and the quill charged with blue electricity hits into the blue and sucks into the color.
So, like, is it like electrified, difficult terrain?
Let's just put it this way. That last one didn't seem to do damage.
Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, hell yeah. So, we are now going to go with Muth, that's you.
Dick. Okay. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Let's see, how far away am I? I just need to move 10 feet. Got it. Boot doot. Cool. I'm going to cast Ice Knife at this fool. Which means I rolled a hit. That's a 19 on the die.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and do
Cool.
damage.
That is 1d10 damage. And I'm going to need I believe it's a dexterity save. Let me double check that. I'm going to need a dexterity save from you at disadvantage.
Okay. So that's a 15.
Oh, meets it, beats it. Okay.
Okay.
So
roll a 15 and a 19. The Ducks are
nice.
rolling hot tonight.
You've got 9 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
And the icicle shatters, and you don't take any of the splash cold damage.
Got it.
Cool. And then, yeah, no, that's gonna be me.
Okay, sweet. So, Muth, that is Strahd up next, and Cordelia, you're on deck.
Okay.
I charged forward, and when I got there, I hit him once with the short sword and once with the scimitar.
Hell yeah. Let's roll to confirm those hits.
This is the scimitar, just so you know. 9 plus 8. One is a 17, and the other one is like a 22. So I do damage
Both of
with
those
both.
hit.
Yes, I am going to
Do you wanna
add
put
the
some mustard
smite.
on that?
I am adding smite to one of them.
Put
we
the
are
mustard on it.
we are putting lots of like the Hellmans, like the honey mustard. We are going to do searing smite. The searing smite damage is that's a whopping 10 searing smite.
Incredible.
Right. The damage from the regular ones. They are the it is that just sucks. 6 total another 16 damage.
16 damage.
The stupid fucking bug that made me a bug.
As you do that damage, you cut into the black side of the statue with this radiant damage as you hit it with Searing Smite. And it carves through the stone like butter as you put a giant gash in this thing's ankle. As you just... And its foot comes off and just rolls away and becomes stone.
Oh shit! I saw this last night. Something about cutting feet off. I mean, I'm not happy about cutting the feet off. The feet were being cut off left and right last night.
You know what? Good job, Strahd. You putting some elbow grease in there. You know.
Yes.
Getting down and dirty is something he doesn't remember doing.
It's funny because like no one else in the group can understand me, but Strahd always understands me in every.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I'm going to hook Sahar up with some drip. It'll be a bloody drip, but it'll be a drip.
Brother.
Look, I don't want anyone's second hand-me-down skin. Okay.
You're the next Strahd. You're going to be Sahar Zavanovich.
Nice. He's gonna make you a Death Knight, my guy.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hell yeah. So, with that, we're gonna move to Cordelia, and then Fosser, you're on deck. Before you go, Cordelia, though, we are going to do one of his 3 legendary actions, and we are gonna do an attack that I lovingly named Whiteout. Let's see here. Oh, it won't let me draw.
Dude, I don't even that don't even sound good. Like just go ahead and
There we go.
just
Okay. So that goes all the way to the edge.
I'm
But
technically on him, so it hits him too, right?
correct. You're not wrong. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to roll 2d8. And because of the way that this is... Where's my ducks? Ah, there's my duck. I have some duck dice that came with a little wash tub. They're my favorite. Okay. So, Cordelia, you're going to heal 10 damage. Strahd, you're going to take 10.
The fuck?
Does that mean I get 10 temp damage?
You don't heal past your max, but you would heal anything that you've taken up until this point.
Okay. Well, I don't think I took anything, so.
I also need to know what the dog's AC is.
Oh, that's me. My dog uses the what is it called? A direwolf. It uses the direwolf stat, but it's a medium creature, not a large.
Okay.
Direwolf.
Google that real quick. Direwolf 5e. Okay. 14 natural armor class.
Yeah.
So, this is gonna hit.
What'd you
And
roll?
How much H? So he rolled an 11, but he has a +3. So
Okay.
14 meets it beats.
Yeah,
So,
you got it.
He only rolled 3 damage though. So how much health does the wolf have?
He has an amount of health equal to, I believe, half my sorcerer level. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he has 3.
Uh,
Oh, really?
he has a number of temporary hit points equal to half my sorcery level. And then direwolf stat block. So it has additional hit points equal to half my sorcerer level.
Okay, got it. So it's got. You're saying it has 40 health.
Yes.
Okay, it's a good ass spell. Okay, cool. So the statue just pounds down on your wolf, and your wolf just kind of like straightens up and just takes it. He just the whole weight of the fist comes down, and like an anime character, the wolf just straightens his legs out and just pushes the stone fist right off the top of him. Love it.
Sick.
Okay, hell yeah. So that is now going to be Cordelia, then Fosser, then Belovar.
Okay, how far am I from the eyes of this thing?
You are currently on the ground unless you have a fly speed I didn't know of. So you're about 80 feet away.
You said I was at its knees?
Right, yeah, you're like so it's sitting cross-legged. You're like standing in front of its knee.
Okay, how much is my climbing speed? How do I find that out? Guys, I don't know how to look for that in here.
Unless you have a climbing speed, like natively, like a tabaxi does, I think your climbing speed is just half your movement speed.
Yeah, that's what it is. Unless you have something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't. So I'm 80 feet away. 40 feet would put me within 60 feet of its eyes, right?
Sure.
Okay. Because that's 20 feet. All right, I'm going to climb up to within 60 feet of its eyes. And I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to... Hold on. I'm going to cast a bonus action of Unsettling Word on it, which means that it's basically the opposite of Bardic Inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Subtract 1d8. And I
Is
hope
that
to
from
hell
a
this
roll of your
works.
choice?
No, it's well, ugh. I think it's just his next ability save or like attack or nobody's ever asked me
Okay.
that. Sadie, nobody's ever asked
What?
me that.
What
Just
was the
Google
question?
it.
What was the
What's
question?
called?
Calm down.
Unsettling.
What
No,
was the
I'm not really
question?
upset. The creature must subtract the number roll from the next saving throw it makes before the start of its next turn. So if
Okay.
somebody attacks you and you have to do a saving throw, you have to do roll the d8.
1d8 minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
1d8
Yeah.
minus. Yep.
I'm
Okay.
just giving you a hard time, Sadie. Relax.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was typing a message.
Stressing you out. All right. I hope to hell this works. I am going to cast darkness on its eyes, right in between its eyes.
Love that. Love that. Okay. Incredible. So, yeah. So I think darkness just works.
It's 15 feet of 15 feet something.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna drop a cube over its face. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
so I can't see.
I can fuck with that.
All right, and then that is my turn, I believe. Yeah.
I wish I could see the cube I just drew.
It's like a circle.
I can work with it. I see it. I can work with it. What do you need to do to it?
I just need to. I need to put it on the top layer so that everybody can see.
Yeah, so it's a radius, a cube radius, just around its head, so we can see it, but it can't see us.
It's a
So, yeah, that's
15
my turn.
foot. It's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 30 feet across.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're good.
Radius is half.
Mm-hmm. It's a 30-foot diameter.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm gonna believe you because I can't see it.
You still can't see that cube?
I
Refresh.
can. No.
See
We
that
can
one.
see that cube. That's the
Oh.
one that he made with erupting Earth. That's the one that that Sahar
Well,
made.
then I should move it back.
Yeah, we're supposed to have another 30-foot cube over its face, but that's totally fine.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there we go. Now we'll just make it a different color, black. There we go, darkness.
Imprisoning
love
me,
it.
all that I see.
Absolute horror.
I cannot live.
I cannot die.
Trap myself.
Drive myself insane. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move my 30 feet a little closer to him. I'm going to hit him with the bonus action Hex.
Okay.
I'm gonna Hex his dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, as a cantrip, hit him with an action of Sacred Flame. So he needs to make a dex save of 16, and he has disadvantage on it.
Okay, let's roll it up. Wow. I'm taking a picture.
That's
I
not good.
can't tell if that was a WoW 1 or a WoW 20.
Well, when you see it in the chat, you're going to realize something. The statistic anomaly, I mean, technically any two rolls have a
Did you get
1
two
in
nat
400
20s?
chance of happening. I did not.
Oh, okay.
But
'Cause
it's
I've gotten
even
two.
funnier than that.
I've gotten two
didn't
nat
seem
20s.
like-
That ones.
That's
Oh.
a
A nat
1
1
and a
nat
20.
Look
right
at that.
next to
Oh,
each
yeah.
other.
Look at that.
Couldn't
Nice.
make it the fuck up.
I actually did
Go
that a few
ahead
days
and do
ago.
all the things.
Nice.
Disadvantage.
I mean, to
Gotta
call
love the
shot
disadvantage.
any 2 rolls of a d20 is just to get essentially a 1 in 400, but that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll hit it for 7 points of radiant damage and then 6 points of necrotic damage as I move
Excellent.
closer and hex it, sacred flame it.
6
As long as
points
it's not
of
hitting its
radiant.
head, we're good.
Hey, you said 7. Sorry,
7 radiant,
6 necrotic.
6 necrotic, correct.
Got it.
Yep.
Luck die.
And disadvantage
All you
on
want, all you want is not the tombstone.
Yo, fuck that tombstone.
yeah, fuck
How dare you?
Okay, so he rolled a 5, so he's taking full damage.
solid.
But we did get the tombstone once, so
Uh-oh.
we're gonna go ahead. You hit him with the radiant damage,
Mm-hmm.
and it hits the black side, and it sears into the black side. You hit him with the necrotic damage, and it also hits the black side, and it seems to absorb it.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that is Fosser, Belovar. You're up, and then we're at the top of the initiative order. Everybody's
Am I-
Belovar's out.
Am I playing for
Oh, wait,
Belovar?
Yeah, because we have 2
Cool.
shadow
Yeah.
sorcerers, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna I don't know what his movement speed is. I'm gonna guess 30. So I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the guy.
Okay.
So let's grab this guy, do this, and then blah 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 blah. Blah. Cool. And then how far away is he? Let's do this guy, and then bloop. Oh, yike. 65. Alright. Do I have anything with big distance? Mr. DM, can I assume that he was a smart man and picked Fireball?
He did, but
What do you
it
mean?
doesn't do fire damage.
Okay.
All his damage is psychic.
Okay.
So it's like
Cool.
a psychic ball instead of a
Do
fireball.
I need to use a transmutated spell?
No, you do
sorcery
not.
point?
No, you do
Okay.
not.
Cool. Then you need to make a dex save, and I believe you're hexed for dex.
Yep. So it's still disadvantage, right? Till the beginning of my next turn, I think.
I believe so.
Did
Gar,
you
is
use
that?
that?
I did not, so I'll roll it with this one. So let's see, 2 and a 20. I can use it now if you want. It's not
No,
gonna
that's
matter.
I want you
Okay.
to use it when you have like an 18 and a 20. Okay, just
Go for it. My one dice is rolling hot, and the other dice is not.
If you like that.
hot or
man.
not. Sounds like a game.
hot or not.
Good.
Smash that like button in the chat if you remember that app.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right, that is 29 psychic damage
Damn. Okay.
from a fireball. And then as a bonus action, since he has 1 level in Bard, if there's anyone within 60 feet... Let me see, which tab is that? This one. Okay. How far away are you? No! No! Okay, well, he's just going to tell himself he's doing a good job.
Nice.
And that will be his turn.
I'm proud
So
of
he
you
gives
there,
himself
Belovar.
bardic inspiration.
Sure. Fine.
He's like, I did good.
I'm good. I'm good at this.
That's so great. Okay, awesome. So now we're at the top of the initiative order. I need everybody to swap your colors again.
You got it.
What exactly is the swapping doing?
It
We
tells me
will
what
find out.
you take.
Okay. I'm going to make my Word's really big.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, you can do that.
How
Yes, you
fancy
can.
I am.
Monty didn't know he could make it bigger.
Wow. I see
That's
what
what you
Ooh,
just
I can
said.
do emojis.
Yeah, but I see the innuendo there. You know, I see the innuendo.
I thought I hit it pretty
you
well.
in your
Mm-hmm.
My emoji's gone.
Now
Where'd
you're
the emoji
dying.
go?
Ooh,
You're doing too much.
wait, I
Thing.
can add emojis in here? This is cool.
But I did, but then it wouldn't let me. It like it
Just
says I'm
looking
trying
at
to.
you.
So when you die, instead of dying, you just put a sad face.
Yup.
Love it. Okay, incredible. Sahar, that's you, buddy. What's my electro bear doing?
All right. Let's see here. You know, I was gonna get closer to hit him, but then I was like, nah. I am going through my primordial understanding that I get at 5th level. I'm going to use the 2nd level spell slot to use Lightning Quill Spike again.
Do it up.
And let's see if I swear you better not fucking you better not get no fucking tombstone.
I'll roll all three of them right now, and I can tell you there's no tombstone.
Okay, first one's a 21.
Yep, that hits.
Second one's a 23.
Yep, that hits.
And the last one's a 14.
Hell yeah, that hits.
God damn, what a stage!
He's a big statue, and he's not moving.
I mean, you know what? You right. You right. I mean, a wooden door is like a 10 AC. So.
So yeah,
All
let's
right.
do some damage.
First one is 15.
Wow, fuck him up.
And the second one is 11. And the last one is 7.
Perfect. Okay, couple things. So you literally line up forehead, chest, middle of the stomach. And essentially the entire statue splits straight down the middle.
Ooh.
We're gonna shrink this guy down a little bit.
Is there supposed to be another one behind him?
No. Phase 2, guys. No.
Wait, which one am I holding on to? And the darkness spell was put right in between their eyes, and it was attached to them. It was actually on the
So
thing.
only one has a left eye and the other one has a right eye.
Yeah, no. That's effectively what's happening here. I'll do this for effect. Their heads currently are still in it.
Okay.
And then we'll do this. Text.
And does that mean that I'm falling off or holding on and it's smaller and my arms are getting bigger around it, or what?
No, the statue itself just split.
Okay,
in
so
two.
it's still the size. Okay.
So you're still hanging on to one half.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give it some text real quick. Which cannot be seen on the text layer for some reason. Is it because it's underneath? Oh, there we go. And then we'll do this. And add some text for white. Okay. Perfect. So now you have essentially the statues have split themselves into two. When that happens, I need everybody that is within 10 feet of the statue to make a dexterity saving throw.
Of course you do.
All right.
Hold on.
Diable. What's your
So
dex
that's
save?
going to be Wolf, Strahd,
The
and
roll's
Cordelia.
13, but I gotta find out what my 13
It's a
is.
24.
So it's 18.
24. Nice. So you guys, I rolled 8. So you guys are going to take half that.
Okay.
If you made it above a 14.
Oh, 14 on the dot.
I did.
12
Oh,
plus 2.
nice. So
So
you
taking
take 4.
damage.
Now, Cordelia, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw because
Okay,
you need to hang on.
Okay, well I also just rolled a concentration.
That is also fair.
Which was a 17 plus whatever con is. So it would be an 18 for concentration. And then you
Yeah, you're all good.
you need a what roll?
I need a dexterity
no.
saving throw because you're hanging onto the side of a statue.
It's another 17 for a total of 23.
All good. All good.
I
The
am
statue starts to move. You're like, "Ah!" And then you just kind of like re-grip.
Okay. All right.
And you are free climbing like a motherfucker. You are
And I don't know how I'm doing
all
it
the cool
because it must be the horns. I'm very lithe, I guess. I don't know.
shit. Incredible. Okay, cool. So, that will be Fosser. Did you go?
That was
That's right. We did Fosser, Belovar. Okay, so Sahar went just now. He split the statue. So Muth, you're up.
yeah.
There we go.
Sick. Okay. So,
Would the
back to
hex
my
have followed Would the hex have followed the one closest to me?
Yes, the hex is currently on the one labeled black.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am going to. Let me make sure I'm keeping track of my spell slots. Okay. I am going to. I guess I'm gonna aim in the. Well, first, my dog is gonna move.
Beautiful.
Which technically he has his own initiative order, but that just gets really hairy.
Yeah,
So,
we're just doing it on the same initiative as you.
yeah,
That's fine.
he moves ooh, yeah, that's good. I like that. I like
See
that
what
a lot.
I know that some people have that rule, but I don't really ever ask. Just always kind of just DM straight up. Exactly.
So I'm going to transmute spell fireball into dealing let's say radiant damage right on the center of these two. So both of them make dexterity checks. One of them is hexed, which means I got disadvantage, and the other one is next to my dog, which means I got disadvantage.
And is this
This is low enough that it's not damaging your spells.
What?
It shouldn't.
So the first one's a 6. I'm
Great.
assuming fails.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the second one is an 11 plus 2, so that's
looks good, man.
13.
I'm sorry, you
But I
needed a
can't-
15.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I won't even bother to use the
Do
D8.
what?
Okay, so they both fail.
Sick. Okay. More D8s. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, D6s. I'm so sorry. That is 2.
You're doing a good job so far,
6.
baby.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm really proud of everything you've done in this house so far.
Thank you. 6 plus 4 plus 3 plus the last 2. Nice. 6 plus 2. That is 32 radiant damage on both of them.
Hell yeah. So, the one that is currently black, that has all the black arms attached to it, cracks, cross all over the face, the body, the lower half. The white side, all those cracks start to fill in.
You know, I was right, and I just didn't act on it.
So, One of them is looking very badly hurt. The other one just started looking a little bit better.
Fantastic.
So we'll have to see how that goes. So, as a result, the one that is currently black is going to go ahead and activate your... Oh, no, I'm sorry. You are black on black. He is going to activate whiteout.
Black crime.
And that is definitely going to catch you. So, in whiteout, we're going to roll 2d8s.
Did you see that,
that is
Monty?
7
That was
damage.
black on black crime.
Who are you attacking?
I mean, if you like
that was
out here in the streets,
that was Myrrh.
Okay.
That was messed up.
Or
Wasn't
sorry, Muth.
Muth.
a little bit,
Cool.
a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. That's
the
me.
white one is going to turn and immediately blast Strahd, who cut his foot off last turn.
Bye, Strahd.
Strahd, you are getting hit with darkest black. And it is the
Darkest
same cone.
Damn.
You get hit with 14 necrotic damage.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I don't know how much I got hit the first time. Muth. I don't know how much.
You got hit with 6 radiant.
Oh, sick. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna do this, even though I hate Strahd.
No, you don't. You fucking keep the shit to yourself. Use it on your friends. Use it on the friends.
Okay, so that's going to move on to Strahd, then Cordelia on deck.
Okay. Strahd's gonna roll over here to the white and attack that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Y'all noticed his accent disappeared.
Nat 20 from the purple die, baby!
Yay, yay.
Put some stank on it. Double
And
them dice.
14 from the scimitar.
Nice.
So they both do hit, but
Oh, yeah.
one is a nat 20 and it is getting stank. We're
Stank it
going to
up.
do
Now, we're gonna ask a very critical question here.
Oh,
As
yeah.
a vampire paladin, Strahd has the option to channel radiant or necrotic damage into this. Which one does he want?
what color is this thing right now
The statue, the half of the statue that you're standing in front of is white.
is right.
And it,
And I
and
am
it just took
standing in
radiant damage
white.
and healed its cracks.
Yes, but I am standing in white also. And what color am I right now?
Currently, you're covered in black runes.
I'm covered in black runes. I don't fucking like this game. I
You invited me here. You have to like this game.
I am gonna do the necrotic.
Okay. Hell yeah. Do it. Do it up.
The necrotic damage that I do, that is
It's the same smite damage. You're just choosing to do. You're channeling all your
right.
vampiric essence, and you're doing
Now
necrotic.
is my necrotic? Is it as also is the because it's part of my
It's doubled.
Oh, yeah.
the way I do
You
it. So
crit.
that's
Yep.
3d8.
You crit double all the
24.
dice.
No, that I don't do double.
This is the
I do
Belovar
max plus the roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talked
So
about that.
24. That's 35 necrotic, and now I do the regular damage.
Hell yeah. Wait, actually, before you roll, hang out for a sec.
Uh-oh.
this right. So you did 35 damage, and you're rolling how many dice?
That was I rolled 3d8, but I already had max damage, which was 24.
Okay.
So I rolled 11. It was a 4, a 2, and a 5, and they added 2 together to get the 11, plus the 24 equals 35. 35 necrotic. And now I have to hit with the sword. Now I have to do the sword damage, and this.
Yep.
Yes. That's 19 damage from the long sword, or the short sword rather, and that is a whopping 6 damage from the scimitar.
That is how much damage it had left.
45?
45 health.
Nice. So it's gone.
So Strahd, as you come down with your short sword and your scimitar, how do you paint me this picture in blood?
As I rolled over to the white, right next to Cordelia, and she starts preparing to heal me, even though she despises Strahd, and he looks over, he's like, "Save it for your fucking friends. I don't need it." Okay? And he leapt up into the air and came down with that short sword first, which did that critical hit. And as he did that, he shoved the scimitar into it, screaming, "Fuck your bug's life!" Okay?
Your bug's life.
And shattered the whole thing.
As you do that, you jump up, plunge your sword into... If statues had genitalia, this is where it would be. And as you plunge your sword in, and the statue cracks, and the black leaks through and breaks it apart, the statue molting as it explodes into a million white little pieces. Anybody that can see Strahd sees his face split down the middle, and out of his bug self comes the actual Strahd Von Zarovich. Just out of this Hercules beast.
I immediately turn and look at Cordelia and say, "Do you still hate me, my dear?"
Oh, but let's get out of here before we decide what to do about it.
Incredible. Okay, Cordelia, that's you. Foss, you're up.
Wait, what?
Cordelia, that's you, and Foss is up next.
Well, I was standing on this thing, so I'm assuming
No.
I would have reacted with.
Would
As
you
it
like me to
explodes-
catch you in my arms?
No, I'm about to. I have a feather fall reaction. So
That gives me plenty of time to reach out and catch you.
Strahd, stop trying to marinate people on the side. Like, we in a fight right now.
Oh, this is not the time. We do not marinate.
I get it. I get it, you know. I mean, I wanted to add to the roster, but all the same, you know,
In some
We
universes,
still-
Strahd
I'm
is
not sure
called
what
the
your
Mac
name
of
is,
Daddies.
but stop talking about me like that. We're in a fight.
Monty, I miss playing with you.
You say
play
fight,
with you.
I say foreplay. You know, it's all the same.
You know, like, see, you gotta. Strahd doesn't get really out much, so you know, like, he kind of just sees through everyone
Sahar's
else.
my
Like,
new wingman.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm going to-
If I come back from March Madness next year and Sahar is not a Death Knight, I'm going to be so sad.
Good God, no.
All right.
You need to rock up to Strahd's castle, go, bruh, let's do the thing.
We're gonna try this
take all my
again.
blood, take all my bones.
No.
I have a ring of spell storage. Storing.
Hell yes.
Because I put the ring on it.
If you'd put the ring on it, we might not be fighting right now, okay?
I didn't think we were fighting.
I mean, Strahd,
And
that
before
sounds
you
like an
find
offer
out-
to me. She didn't say no.
Before you find out that she would have married you when you were a bug, and now she won't.
Yo, that's fucked up.
She's like, I liked you better with the big horn coming out of your face.
She likes that bug life, you know?
The spell uses a slot level spell.
Must be that
save
bug
DC,
wife.
Spell attack bonus and spell casting ability of the original cast, but otherwise treat as if you cast the spell. So using this spell slot, using this spell thing, I'm asking again, if I use this because it's not using a spell slot, is it?
So,
assuming this...
if it uses the word cast anywhere in it, it means
Okay,
you
yeah.
are casting a leveled spell. If you
I
cast a
don't
leveled
like
spell,
that.
you can't do anything.
Okay. No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
Not, that's not what it means. This is March Madness. I should be able to do what I want. Okay.
Take it up with Gary Gygax.
Okay, I am going to cast. You want to guess what I'm going to cast, Seti?
It's going to be Shatter.
Shocking. I'm going to cast Shatter out of my spell. For 4th level. Wait, no. I'm going to bonus unsettling word on you. Bonus action unsettling word, and then I'm going to cast Shatter. So I need a con 15. A con 15. I hope you roll 8 on that.
I did roll an 8.
I'm going to take her to the boat now, because she's good luck.
I need you to roll the unsettling word to see if you got a 1 with that 8.
Right now, the unsettling word is no.
The unsettling word was a D8. So I rolled that and I got a 3, but the D20 was an 8. So he has a +2 to con because he's made of stone. So it was a 10, but -3 is 7.
Okay, all right. Let's see what. Please give me all 8s. That would be amazing. Okay, that's not bad. 14, 7, 14, 18 damage with the shatter. Not bad, but not good either. That's bullshit. Oh, wait, 18 plus 4, 22. 22 damage.
22
Wait,
damage.
Nope. Sorry. Nope, I'm wrong. 18 damage. I don't add anything to it. It is what it is.
18 damage. Okay.
All right, and then...
But on stone, on any object, I believe, shatter does double damage.
True story.
And you have disadvantage on saving throw.
This thing had exactly 32 health.
What?
Tell me.
Wait,
Tell me.
I'm so confused. I only did 18 damage.
Well, you double
You did
that,
18 damage twice.
which is 36.
Statue.
She's confused. She's not used to killing someone besides her own team with Shatter.
Oh, wait, what?
Tell me what it looks like as you cast this scintillating magic that dissolves this statue down to its smallest axis.
It's literally a ringing noise, and because this thing is made of darkness, I feel like the noise penetrates straight to the center of the statue, and it just begins cracking from the inside, and then the noise is ringing and it's cracking from the inside. It's so loud, and it just explodes it.
Cordelia whips out a wine glass and starts doing the rim trick.
Yes, she does.
And it just gets louder and louder and louder to the point where you all have to cover your ears as it blows this statue the fuck up.
Nice.
And
Nice.
as the statue explodes and the fog rolls in, you all find yourselves back in the Barovia that you know and love. And you hear a voice in the back of your mind. Come to my castle. We talk about the reward.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I mean, can you just mail mine? Like,
Do you want a mail order bride?
He's going to be the mail order
No, but
bride.
Strahd wants one.
whoa,
the
whoa.
Bring me mail order bride. They make you skeleton bear. I see no problem with this.
The player in me
You are
wants that to
fancy
happen,
bear?
but
Deal. I got that.
You are fancy bear. We make you skeleton bear. Flesh overrated.
Wait, do I get a skeleton bear? I volunteer as tribute.
You
Yeah.
can become skeleton bear.
No.
Bear
mean,
to the
that's-
skeleton.
that sounds like a long process.
Strahd, can I have 100? Strahd, can I have 100 gold, please?
How much?
That's up to that, Strahd.
Oh, damn it.
I mean,
So do we have this?
can I
Strahd
just
bear?
take a cloak of drip protection? You know, like.
Yes, you have a cloak. You have a cloak that assures that everybody will always see you as the most fashionably dressed man in the room.
Hey,
That's your cloak of drip protection. You can
That's
walk
what I
into
want.
any room, flick your cape, and anyone will always see you as
Jealous.
the most fashionably dressed man in the room.
Absolute jealous.
You all, what you legitimately find is that in your pack, something you didn't have before the fog swamped in, is a little paintbrush. And on one end of the paintbrush is a little eyedropper. And on the other end of the paintbrush is colorless ink that's just sitting on the end of it. And with a little bit of experimentation, you would find that sticking the dropper to any surface will suck up the color and texture of that surface and allow you to paint with it for 24 hours.
Oh, cool.
It's called the brush of color theft.
Hold up. Hold up. Because, you know, I got a carpentry bit, you know, like.
I am stone, so.
I mean, and honestly, guys, a brush of color theft would be great if you're trying to camouflage. Holy cow.
One of many good ideas. Takes a little creativity to find a good spot for it, but it's
I got all kinds of shit to do.
He's dripping.
Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in for this crazy episode of March Madness in the Strahdverse. Seti, thanks for having me as a guest DM. Hope you guys had a great time.
absolutely.
Yeah, had a blast.
Thanks for joining, Zach. I greatly appreciate it.
My pleasure. Anytime you want me to come run some more bonkers stuff, just let me know.
Definitely. So the rest of you, yes, ma'am.
Brush of color theft. Does the brush stop working after 24 hours, or can you use it for 24 and then like reuse it after a couple days or something?
When you use the eyedropper, it sucks that up for 24 hours. At dawn the next day, it resets. So it would essentially paint like white or gray, like colorless. And then you would be able to use the eyedropper to suck up a new color and texture.
Okay, cool.
So for instance, if you sucked up blood, you would paint a thick, viscous red. It's not actually blood, but it would have the same
It would
consistency.
look like it.
Whereas if you stuck it to a red brick wall and sucked that up, you would paint the rough, like, texture brick.
Of red brick. Okay, cool.
So it sucks up the texture and the color.
But when you say it sucks it up, that doesn't mean that the building you sucked the brick off of.
Yes. It does not turn white as a result.
Wow, that's a whole fucking thing right there.
I'm
That's
sorry,
a
can you
whole.
repeat that again?
That's a
Just for,
whole.
just for Twitch. Just one more time.
That's a whole thing right there. Wow.
That's a
That's the
fun
whole thing right
cancer
there.
over
Wow.
the Sunday night.
That's a whole thing. Does the wall go blank?
No.
Okay.
It's
It just basically mimics.
it's essentially the eyedropper tool from any Paint or Photoshop program you can think of. It's
It
just gonna
mimics.
say, make this what I paint for the next 24 hours.
Does Strahd get one too?
Of
Yes,
course.
he does. He was on the adventure. He's gonna be very disappointed to find out that he can paint blood, but that it doesn't taste. The schnozberries don't taste like schnozberries.
Yeah.
No. But I do like the fact that no, I can't. I don't. Do I want to say that? No. Fuck it.
I mean, you could.
I like the
decorate your
fact that
castle.
more than decorate my castle, I can make zombies look like regular people.
All you need is some regular.
They would
skin.
still have bones though. Like it would still be like.
It was.
I mean,
it would look.
Pack
It
a
would
little
look.
clay,
Right?
paint over it with skin.
Like Strahd's gonna get his hands dirty with clay. Come on.
I can hand it off to one of my people and let them do it. Okay?
He's got the
Yeah,
longest
you know,
arms.
Strahd put in enough elbow grease today.
It is true.
Brother,
I'll
stop
give him that.
blazing Strahd.
No.
Oh, you couldn't catch my sarcasm. I understand.
Look,
You
you
know.
stand a dark king. That's all
I-
I'm saying.
I get that you're a sorcerer, so your wizard counterpart is a little more intellectual.
It's true. My brother was literally born last week. He don't know enough.
That's so funny because in one of my other home games, we have we had a Warforged whose name was 808, and he went to like a high school for heroes, but they were like having him fill out like how old are you? And he's like, I'm 3, and they're like, excuse me? He's like, well, I have 40 years worth of like war experience programmed into me, but I've only had 3 years of conscious thought. And they were like, okay, great. And then he met the group and they were like, who are you? He's like, designation 808. And they're like, we're going to call you Bob. And that was just it.
That's
But
great.
is it spelled correctly or is it spelled backwards?
You put it into a calculator, you flip it upside down.
I'm just saying. I had a buddy all throughout high school whose name was Robert. He always went by Bob, and he always said, "But I spell it backwards." And he literally would go B-O capital B when he would spell his name.
Now that's chaos.
He
Cordelia
always
really
spelled it
overrated
backwards.
it.
We have one of those in our group. We have a Bob.
You do. You have a Bob spelled backwards, don't you?
I would like to ask if anybody wants a flash bomb to take back to their
Yes.
their
Native
realm.
universes. There you go.
Yes.
I have 2. I have 2 flash bombs. You would like one of them.
I will take a flash bomb. Me and Fosser would take good care of it.
Okay. It basically, if I remember SETI's rules correctly, you can use it as a bonus action, and it like, I don't remember if SETI was it gives disadvantage for 1 round or I didn't forgot how it works.
I'll have to look it up.
You can figure that out later.
Is there any
so it's-
information you all also want to give to each other before the mist takes you away?
Yeah, we're going into bullet time as the mist is swamping in, and you're all
Don't
reaching
drink
for
the
each
wine.
other.
Don't drink the wine.
The swamp hag Baba Yaga will trade with you. You don't have to kill her; she'll trade with you. And she really wants to see. She really wants to see Strahd.
Wait, she wants to see Strahd.
Yeah, because he's her baby boy. He's her baby boy.
What kind of low drop is that?
She raised him. So, you don't have to kill her to get what you want.
And her name is Baba Yaga?
Does he
In our
spell it
universe,
backwards?
it's Baba Yaga. She's in the swamp. She has something you guys need.
Does she?
I don't know how
Raven's
much
got
I'm allowed
something
to
she
say.
needs.
She has something y'all need to bring back. Um,
Bobby
Spit it
Yaga.
out, lady.
bring
Muth.
back. Well, I couldn't. I'm trying to remember the dragon. Bring back the dragon.
Okay.
Muth,
I feel
remember
like
Baba Yaga.
everybody's
You
just
gotta tell
screaming.
everyone else.
Yeah, Baba Yaga. I got it right here.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. In the
I
old
feel like
stone.
everybody's just screaming, "It's a cookbook!"
I'm trying to
All
think.
right.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else?
Do you have a level 7 spell of some kind that I can use? A level 7 spell scroll just on you somewhere.
I have a scroll of spider climbing if somebody wants it.
I mean, if you're getting
I
rid
got-
of it,
I got a scroll of spiritual weapon.
trade.
I think both of those are first level.
I have a horse named Belle, but you can't have her.
I've got a dog. I don't think I can give you the dog though.
Have you been to the tower yet?
I've been
no.
yes to the windmill. I've been to the windmill.
No, but the
Wait.
tower. Have you been to the?
Don't
Damn,
eat
what-
the pies.
What's
Is
his
They're
name?
all
Is it
past
the
that.
Is it the Mage Tower?
Yes. Have you been to the mage tower?
No,
yet?
I have
No, we're
not
close,
been
though,
to
I
the
think.
Mage Tower.
You guys will meet Bob, and his command word is. Wait.
His
Okay,
command word
I
is
got it.
wait.
Okay, I got it. I'll remember that.
Wait,
His
is it?
command word-
Wait. Bob,
Even
command
better,
word
the command
wait.
word was wait, don't tell me.
as I'm being sucked away. Use Bob. He's really good.
That's awesome. I love that. I love
The
that.
secret password is.
They have no clue who Bob
Hey,
is.
it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Hi.
That every time he jumps into the Discord,
Removing one flag.
That's
Oh
the
my
command word,
God.
by the way.
that's the
Hey,
command
boy,
word.
Look,
Skinny
if I have it right,
penis.
the command word is Kazan.
Kazan. Okay. Wait, Kazan.
Kazan?
Okay, I got it.
No,
I will
wait, Kazan.
remember.
Wait,
Wait,
Kazan.
Kazan.
The command word for the armor is Kazan. Okay, that's all I got to say, guys.
Oh man.
I do have a scroll to conjure a lesser demon,
Okay.
but I'm not giving that to you guys.
In the
I've
Curse
got-
of Strahd game that I played a paladin that was high enough constitution.
Time's
she
up.
didn't
You don't get to
vomit
trade anything else.
Okay.
We get to keep an NPC. We did say that earlier, right? We get to keep an NPC.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
No,
a
no, no.
Seti- That was
No.
a Seti discretion. I
Seti,
just wanted you
Seti,
guys to
give me
have-
my, give me Father Praise.
I need my Jiminy Cricket, please.
Give me my.
Just one Franklin. He doesn't do anything. He's just there.
You had Franklin.
We
You let
gotta-
a raven take off with him.
I didn't let a raven. You
You
took it from
took it as a
me.
raven.
You took it.
Look,
Oh,
I
the
thought that
order,
was I thought that was the
Look,
same thing.
DM
the
told
order
you,
of the
I'm sick
blue
of doing
rune
this
must spread
voice.
throughout the land.
I had him for 15 minutes, maybe at best.
And the DM was sick of doing that voice, apparently.
No, it was all via text. This DM got tired of reading about it.
Jesus.
Look, look, the order of the blue rune must spread throughout the land.
Sorry, I'm having
Oh my
fun.
god.
Blue
That's
power.
I know there's a
Blue power.
there's a turtle named Franklin that's in a staff game.
Wait. Monty, are you telling me that blue lives matter?
Wow.
Oh my god.
So anyway, Twitch,
I mean, the good
I want to
ones,
thank you
right?
for being
You know?
here. I thank you for being here.
sorry.
We love you.
Just about everything.
And wow, we love you. Thank you for being here. I know I said that. So hey, tomorrow night, let's talk about tomorrow night real quick, okay? Tomorrow night on Strahd Lives Matter, on March Madness, it is. You will have Carl running Tobias, who is an artificer from Sunday night. You are going to have the one and only Corbin running Lorelei, who's an artificer from Tuesday night. You're going to have a half-elf barbarian named Runa, who's always on Wednesday, along with the half-wood elf, half-lycanthrope barbarian monk named Koga, who's on Wednesday nights all the time. You're going to have the very first shifter ever born in Barovia, who's a wizard, played by Renee, named Helena. And you're going to have Erica playing Farron, Wood Elf Ranger. And all that is going to be ran by the wonderful, amazing, dragon riding, god smacking, demon slaying Malia Deza.
Hell yeah. Molly's so great.
Molly is awesome, and she's going to be here tomorrow night running the Wednesday night March Madness game. So be here 6 p.m. CST. We'll see you then. Hey, Tuesday night crowd, why don't you tell the fans we love them and tell them goodbye.
See y'all.
I'd like to thank you all
Bye.
for coming out and watching us and supporting us this evening. I hope you all have a very lovely night.
Is it